Let's try that again. Okay. Janine and Tim. Let's first things first. How did you all meet Lawrence from Home Energy Detective?
Uh, a friend of mine at work had used you previously, and that's how we got in touch with you.
Okay, great, great. Now, what were some of the problems that you were having with the home? What were some of the concerns you had as far as your energy consumption?
Well, I think the main concern that we had was that particularly in the summer, there's a big temperature differential between the top floor and the ground floor, and then the basement.
Okay.
And so we're a little bit concerned about that, thinking that there was some leakage and stuff that could be improved upon there, where we could get a little bit better insulation.
Okay. All right. All right. Common concern. So how many floors does your house have?
It's 3 floors.
Okay, 3 floors. Okay, great, great. Now, had you done anything about the problem before? Had you tried to address it in any other way previously?
No, not really.
No.
We've put a few on a few windows. We've put a little bit of the film that's a little bit sun blocking.
Yeah, the sun
we
film,
we haven't done that to all of the windows yet. And I think we're still going to put some of that on some additional windows. I think that'll help things a little bit as well.
I think so too. Now, as far as the testing procedures are concerned, describe to me what it is that Lawrence did to find out or to find the problem that you were having.
You checked for air movement through the house.
Okay.
You put the blower on the door. You did something with the heating system.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You're a homeowner. You're not a home energy auditor, and that's fine. Yeah, I did something with heating and cooling. That's right. How do we demonstrate that you may or may not have had a problem with the top level of the house or the house in general?
I know you measured the air turnovers in the house. And you checked for the air movement around the windows and the outlets and the doors.
Okay, great, excellent. Okay, and then after we did all that and we did all the testing and we had the measures and stuff like that, and of course we had several solutions and things of that nature. What did you guys decide that you wanted to do?
Well, we decided that we wanted to seal the ductwork. So we, based upon the results of the testing of the ductwork, we understood that there was some leakage in that system. And rather than blow hot or cold air through holes in the ductwork and heat walls instead of the airspace itself, we thought it would be good to go ahead and seal the ductwork as recommended. And then in addition to that, we decided that it would be good to, in addition to replacing the insulation and increasing the amount of insulation in the attic, to go ahead and get the spray foam sealant applied there as well, with the idea being that it would seal things up a little bit better than with the insulation by itself.
Okay, great. And what were the results? Like you mentioned the duct sealing. What was the results of the duct sealing? Did you get a report or did you?
Yep, we got a graph showing the reduction in the the kind of the before and during and after actually the whole sealing process, so we can see what the sealage or what the leakage rather was at the beginning before sealing, and then what the leakage was after sealing was finished, so we could evaluate how well the sealing was done.
Okay, great. And then what about the insulation? Did you get after the duct sealing was done? Did you get information about the house once the house was?
Yeah, we had. You did basically a repeat test of the airflow through the house by putting negative pressure inside the house and measuring the flow out through the front door, essentially putting a blower on there.
Okay.
And we saw a reduction, a 25% reduction in the amount of airflow through the house after the attic insulation was installed.
Excellent. 25% is pretty good, I think. Anything else that you would say? I mean, advice for other people thinking about doing this kind of thing?
Well, I think because this is the day one after getting a ceiling, getting the extra insulation, having the ceiling done and everything, it's a little bit difficult to assess what the savings actually may be. But just in terms of the work and the professionalism, I think we've both been happy with that.
Great.
Plus, you can just get the audit. Just having the audit itself showed us, what we could do even little things we can do on our own, caulking and things like that.
Okay, great. Awesome. All right, well, great. Well, thank you all so much. I appreciate that. All right.